Everything is going to be, don't clown now. Everything is going to be all right and okay. It's Power Monday, what you say? And it's going down like a submarine and bring it up just like a cloud. You know what I mean? Everything is going to be okay. We do this at the end of the night, break day. My brother from another mother, Norris, so sit back, relax, and do your thing, Max, and chill. Today, on this Power Monday, on the Daily Go Get a Business show, we're talking about whether or not they are worth the risk. Whether or not they are worth the risk. You know, there's some people out here in the world that you would take a chance on. There's some people out here that you will risk some things on. And then there's some people out here that you would say, no, 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 no. I'm going to keep my money in my pocket plus my health. I ain't giving them none of myself or wealth. Well, it can be like that sometimes. But tonight, let's talk about what makes a person worth risking whatever it is that you risk for them. What is it that makes one person worth the risk and somebody else totally not worth the risk? Now, it would seem likely, logical, and would make a lot of sense if the people that you would take a risk on would be the people that would take a risk on you, or that have rocked like that with you, or that you know for a fact will come through in the clutch. But it doesn't happen like such. And we're going to talk about it. Yeah, it would seem likely that the people that most people would take a risk on would be people that would have the most likely chance of turnover, you know, but it's not always that way. And I'm gonna tell you why right now. So it's going down, man. You know, we're about to get a little deep here. We might not come up with any answers, but we definitely are going to ask some questions. Maybe later on we can get it on and on and on and on and on. Everything is going to be okay. We do this like this. You heard what I say. Hey. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily, the Daily Go Get 'Emism show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the. Well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Get a Business show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should on this Power Monday, and I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. So tonight we're talking about whether or not they are worth the risk. Whether or not they are worth the risk. How do you know, or decipher, or choose, or differentiate, or select who you should take a chance on? Who you should take a risk on, who you would put up some money or health for? What I mean by money or health is, well, I think money is pretty self-explanatory. You know, when we say that, when we ask or talk about putting money up, then we're talking about, you know, whether you would finance something or bet on something. You know, invest, loan, whatever, where money is involved. When we talk about put your health up, who would you fight for? Who would you put your life on the line for? Who would you jump in front of a bullet for? Push out of the way of a train or a bus or a car? Who is it that is worth the risk? Who would you load up the 9s, the 40s, the 45s, the 44s, the 380s, and the 357s for? Who would you do it for? Who would you Who would you load them up for, put them in the car, and go riding for until the deed was done, until we either get it straightened it out or end it all one way or another? Worth the risk. Worth the risk. Who are the people in your life that you have taken a risk on, taken a chance on, taken a gamble on? Who are they? And why? Why did they become chosen? At first you were choosing, but now you're being chosen. Who are the people that you will put your life on the line, your money on the line, your health on the line, your career, things like that? What makes them worthy of you doing something like that? Count Chamber, let me favorita. Auntie Carrie, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your site. And my brother, Ansel Jones, a Baltimore boy. Cures can't leave him alone. And my man, Job Biggs, what's going on, kid? Thanks for coming through. Glad that you did. And Robbie Mick, big sis, doing the thing, something like a queen for a king. It's no thing. How y'all feeling? I already shouted out my man, brother from another mother, Norris Hill. So if y'all thinking that I'm leaving him out, no. But let's talk about this thing. Who have you done it for? Who have you taken a risk for? And why did you do it? Why would you do it again? Did you regret it? Did you live to regret it before? Or was it a thing like, well, at the time, yeah, shoot. Who wouldn't do it? Who wouldn't do it? Yeah, there are times in our lives when we get into these types of situations where we have to ask ourselves, yeah, I can't find a reason not to take a risk for this person, not to ride for them, not to do something, you know what I mean? I can't think of a reason to sell them out, leave them out there, bail out on them, front on them. Can't think of a reason to do that. They wouldn't do it to me. And sometimes that is the determining factor. Well, they wouldn't sell me out, so I'm not going to sell them out. They wouldn't do that. They had plenty of opportunities in the past to do just that, and they never did it, so I'm not going to do that to them. Simple and plain. Nah, we going to ride. We going to ride, baby. We going to ride. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. It's like that sometimes. But what makes a person worth the risk? What makes them worth the risk? Sometimes you might say, well, if they family, then I got to do it. I'll take the risk. You might say, well, only if they're blood family. And I mean blood nuclear family. Like if they grew up in the house with me, then I got to take this ride. I got to do this thing. I'm going to do it. I'll do it for them. I'll do it for them. You understand what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That might be a determining factor for some people. It makes sense. But it depends on the risk that you're talking about. Maybe you would physically throw your hands up, put up your dukes, throw your guns up, cut a nigga for your family. But you might not lend your family money. That same family member that you might put your life on the line for might be also the same family member that you would not lend $200 to. Like, nope. They got bad credit with me. Let me ask y'all this, man. How can you be in perfect status with somebody but in bad credit with them? But have bad credit with them. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Like, yo, listen, nobody ever better not come to me talking about they put hands on you, because I'm gonna put hands on whoever put hands on you. Best believe. But nah, I can't lend you this $200 because you bad pay. You slow pay and no pay. How confusing is that? Nah, I can't risk this 200. No. But what I can do, and what I will do, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in this car with a baseball bat, and I'm going to knock the head off of whoever put their hands on you. I'm going to do that. But no dough. No, no, no. Perfect credit. I'm sorry. Perfect status. High status, but bad credit. What y'all know? What y'all know? Y'all got anybody like that? You'll risk your life for them, but you ain't risking no money for them. No, no, no. Don't even ask me. You still owe me money from before. What, such and such around the corner disrespected you? Oh, hell no. Get to change the bats and the brass knuckles. We're gonna handle that. Because when I get them, I'ma have them. Pull out the sweeper and spray it at them. I'm no killer, you know me, but it's the fact that I'm gonna ride for my code D, and then this old D scold me and told me coldly, you fuck around and you be dead just like your homie. But okay. Yeah, man. I'm just saying. What makes a person worth taking the risk for versus somebody else? Well, think about the people that you have taken a risk for and that you would take a risk for, or that you are currently taking a risk for. And then look at the people that you absolutely said, no, not doing that. Not for you. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not going to be able to do it. Not going to be able to do it. Not going to be able to do it. Yeah, it's like that sometimes. It's like that sometimes. So yeah, man. I mean, it can get to that point. It can get to that point where you might make the decision. Well, I'm sure at this stage in our lives, I'm going to gamble to say, what should I say? I'm going to risk saying that you probably already have your lifetime picks of who's worthy of taking the risk on and who isn't. You probably already have a number, already have a vision, a picture. You probably already know, and it's probably a concrete list. Yeah, I would definitely do this for such and such. I definitely wouldn't do this for this, that, and the other. Huh? What y'all know? If y'all would like to call into the show and express yourself about it, I invite you to call in. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, 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 y'all. I said 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said the 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby, on. Get your shine, baby, on. Get your shine, baby, on. Get your shine, baby, Get your shine, baby, Get your shine, baby, Get your shine, baby, Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out about the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. And don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share the show. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's get this thing popping. Yo! Now, it would make a lot of sense if you would take a gamble, take a risk, or see the worth in taking a risk for somebody that you love, somebody that you care about, somebody that you've been through something with, somebody that you respect. But does it always work out that way? If y'all anything like me, you know a bunch of people who really only take risks on people who are brand new in their lives. Let me explain. How does a man or a woman, but we're going to use a man in this example because I have more examples of men doing this than I do of women. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all my sisters. How is it that a man will take a chance with unprotected sex with a chick that he just met. He don't know her like that. It might be the first night. It might be the first. It might be the first date. But yeah, he'll take that risk. Like this joint bad as shit. Fuck that. I ain't strapping up. I'm going raw. Is she worth the risk? Because this is the same bitch he bitching about. This is the same bitch he complaining about. 12 months later, 15 months later, 24 months later, when he find out that she ain't nothing but a little scheming ass, lying ass, conniving ass, manipulative ass, money grubbing ass, greedy ass. Did I say that she lying? Yeah. She ratchet. Oh yeah, she ratchet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the one that 24 months down the line, he wish he never met. Women that he has, fuck it. He might be married. That nigga might be married. The nigga might be married. Yet he going raw with the new intern at his job. Straight raw. Fuck it. Oh, I'm sorry. He could have got burnt. Maybe he got burnt. Was she worth the risk? Just asking. Shit like that. Okay. You know what? Brother? Maybe I was a little harsh. Maybe I was a little harsh. Because it's not always a woman that a man would take a risk on. If he's trying to impress another man, if he's trying to get in with another man, you know what? I'm gonna make this easy. Let's say he's trying to get into a gang or organization. So he might put his money up. He might let them put hands on him. If you're in a gang, you get jumped in, right? You let them niggas put hands on you. You let them put hands on you. You had to fight your way into the gang. Was it worth the risk? Was it worth the risk? Whether or not they are worth the risk. You don't know them like that. But maybe your blood brothers and sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, and all of that. Maybe you wouldn't risk it all for them. Yeah, but they be hating. They be, yeah, you grew up with them, but they ain't your real family. Your gang is your real family. Motorcycle gang. That's your real family because they be representing. They be representing. Yeah, it ain't always the tried and true, the day ones that niggas put up the risk for. Sometimes it's just the ones they want to get in with who they will risk a whole lot of shit for. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is it worth it though? Because honestly, it might be worth it to you. But how is one worth it who's brand new and the other one not worth it? Who's tried and true? Well, yeah. I'm sure a lot of ladies out there have looked at their man or their husband and whatever in disgust, like, you lost our mortgage payments, gambling. And on top of that, you got a baby on the way by a fucking ratchet ass young project chick. What the fuck is you doing? You fucking up the money and the family. Was it worth the risk? Because from her point of view, he probably never took a risk on her. From her point of view, he don't even like her. From her point of view, she's worthless in his life. She used to be important, but no more. No. What the blood clot? What the blood clot? What happened? So, hopefully, I've painted a more vivid picture of what I'm talking about. Because this gets serious. Whether or not they are worth the risk. What is the risk worth to you, homie? What is the risk or the worth of the risk? What does it look like? How do we identify it? Huh? How do we identify who and what's worth the risk? Do any of y'all ever have gambling fantasies like I do? Gambling fantasies. I do. I have gambling fantasies. You know, like taking my whole life savings and putting it on the blackjack table for just one hand. I've had fantasies like that plenty of times. Like, I like to gamble, and when I do it often enough, I'm actually kind of good at it. I can roll some dice and I can play some cards. As far as blackjack is concerned and craps, like I could do that. What's telling me that I couldn't go to the casino, sit at the blackjack table for one hand with $15,000 and not come home with 30? Why can't I? I have fantasies like that. What about y'all? Have you ever seen life through those types of lenses? Well, some people actually live that shit out. It's not a game. It's not a game. And to them, yeah, it's worth the risk. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money make no money. Scared money don't 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 make no money. Yeah, this shit is not funny. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Yeah, this shit is not funny. I was scared to put my money on the line, so a broke lifestyle is what I find, and I'm living that on a day-to-day. It wouldn't be like that if I wasn't scared to play, but I gotta think about my fam, my house, my car, my bills, my expense. But if I don't put the money up, I'm going to gamble in some way. So what's up? Yo, I'm doing my thing. I hang around with the gods every day, queens, kings, and I see them taking a risk. Is it worth it? Will it go down like this? What you know, what does show? Would you put the money out of your pockets and let the shit glow? Would you take a risk? You ain't gotta put it all out there. Keep a little something if you're scared. But if you really wanna be a baller shot caller, make sure that you grow taller than a couple of inches with your money pile and grow and let that shit show. Oh, I'm speaking of facts. Are you ready to do this shit? Which mine at? Take a chance on your wife, but you get your side joint, brand new life. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. But you know, sometimes I have to speak and shout it. Word. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. We all got a little gamble in us. We all got a little gamble in us. You know what I mean? Whether or not it's worth the risk. Like I said, it's not always the person that we went through the mud with, that we grew up with, that we share blood with, that we take the risk for. Sometimes it's that brand new shiny person that we trying to impress, or that we trying to get up under that dress. Yeah, you trying to impress or get up under that dress. Trying to impress or get up under the dress. What's good? Stacy White, what's going on, man? How you feeling? Good to see me. Good to see me. Good to see me. Some you. Thanks for coming on by. Thanks for showing up and coming through. Job big said. Okay, Ansel Jones says bills come first. My life is comfortable. Cool. Job big says, Ansel, that's the problem too. Many of us are comfortable. Okay. Ansel says, Job, people get comfortable living off other people. He also says, let me fix a couple of plates from the barbecue, not thinking about other people. Okay, word. Robbie Ming says, you take a risk every day with your life. Yeah, but you make that choice. So what makes you make that choice on one thing rather than another thing? What makes you make that choice on one person versus another person? And have you ever been discouraged from taking the risk on somebody else that you really wanted to take a risk on, but you started to see like maybe at one time that they were worth it. Maybe one time they were worth it. Maybe they have run their course, or maybe there was a time when somebody would easily and quickly take a risk on you, and now ain't nothing happening, Captain. Ain't nothing happening. Narsil says, eye candy can make a man take the risk. Yeah. And when you really think about it, like, it's levels to this shit, my brother. There's levels to it. So where one man might be like, yeah, I'll take a chance on cheating on my wife or my girl, but I ain't running up in this bitch raw. I don't know this chick from a can of paint. Where the next man is like, man, that bitch bad as shit, man. I'm gonna get this whole dick wet. The whole thing. And I'm gonna shoot up the club. I don't understand that. Like, hold on. Yo, your pullout game can't be weak from day one. Oh yeah. Oh. And I know dudes who do it. I've definitely known dudes who did it. I don't get it. I don't get that part. T. Carey Wright says, sometimes you find out after you're all in that they're not worth the risk, all because you dismiss the red flags. Well, evidently, the looks of one red flag, for one, is a lot different than the looks of another red flag to another. Like, maybe some of these red flags are going towards people who are colorblind. Maybe some of these people can't see the red in the flag. They don't see no red flag. Now, I ain't seen no red flag. That flag is not red. That flag ain't red. No, it ain't. I say it in New York. It's not red. That flag. The flag is not red. It's not red. It's not red. Now I say it in Philly. Yo, that's dead. And that flag was red. Yo, that's dead. The flag was red. See, for those who think that Philly and New York talk the same, no, they don't. No. Major differences. I don't know. I major. Yeah. Yes. Red flags, baby. Red. Evidently, all red flags don't look the same. Some of them flags must be like pink. Some of them red flags must look a little I don't know, like light red. They look a little rosy. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Robbie Ming says, I might have thought about I might have thought about taking a risk on someone, but saw something that made me back off of that person. And Ansel Jones said, I've had party nights overseas riding around carefree, forgetting that everyone doesn't like Americans. Yeah, like Americans. Americans don't like Americans, especially when they this hue. When they this color, yeah, Americans don't like Americans. Americans shit on Americans. That's why my next life, I'm gonna come back a Jew. I'm gonna come back a Jew just so I can cancel motherfuckers. Like Whoopi, I'm canceling your Jew name having ass. Whoopi, 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 you're getting canceled. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But yeah, man. Whether or not they are worth the risk, what you put a meal up, what you put your deal up. Yeah, it's something like a phenomenon, man. I've never understood how motherfuckers risk it all on the brand new person. Total disrespect and slap in the face to the old heads, to the old crew, to the tried and true. Nah, y'all ain't worth it. Nah, y'all ain't worth it. They make that determination. What the hell? Oh man. My cousin in the hospital. What you doing? My cousin Lolita, she's a go-getter. I'm gonna have to make me a call after this. Lolita. Lola. All right. So yeah, whether or not it's worth the risk, whether or not they are worth the risk. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Every time I look at a gang member, or especially a motorcycle gang member, and they be like, my gang is my bikers, my riders, those are my family. That's my family. I'm like, what kind of family you come from? What kind of family you got? To whereas these little dirty ass, stringy head Harley Davidson riding ass niggas, how's your family? How? What they do? How? Any gang members. I don't care if you Bloods, Crips, Gangster Disciples, uh, Vice Lords, Latin Kings, one of them Latino the Cholos. It's like, I don't understand it. I think it's a sad state of affairs because you're going to you may have to fight for them physically. You may have to pick up a gun and shoot somebody for them. You may have to get on the stand and lie for them. You may have to actually go to jail for them. And some of these people wouldn't do that for their own kids. Now, I would definitely take the risk for mine. I would definitely take the risk for mine. But even I can ask myself, what has somebody done for me to make me be willing to take the risk for them? Well, there's some things. I do have some certain criteria. First of all, for me personally, in order for me to take a risk on you, I have to know that you can do something. I don't bet on sports, for example. I don't. Like, imagine me betting on football. They got 53 men on that football team. How do I know that they're going to be good that day? How do I know? And that's whether you the favorite team or not. How do I know? I don't. So I don't mess around with that. But with my peoples, my family and my friends, close friends, if I know, for example, you good at basketball, I know you can shoot them lights out. All right. Like I said, I wouldn't normally put no money up, but I'm like, ain't nobody gonna outshoot my man. So we can play horse. You not going to outshoot my man. He going to shoot your lights out all day. Set shot, he ain't going to miss none of them. Not with no set shots. No, no. He's going to make every last shot. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You understand? You know what I mean? Nah, I mean? Monica Davis, Queen Monica. Monica Davis says those red flags be looking green. So that's what it is. So that's what it is. Thank you, Queen Monica. Thank you, Queen Monica. So I would take a chance on my kids. I would take a chance on my mom. I would take a chance on my deceased dad. I would take a chance on his memory. Take a chance on my sisters, brothers. Blood can normally have a chance taken on them, but not all the blood. There's some blood members that I'm like, your whole existence is a red flag. I don't want to I don't want to speak nothing into existence, but if I'm a gamble on you, I'm a gamble that you ain't gonna come back no more. Because the way you living is highly possible. It's plausible. Yeah. So what makes one person worth the risk versus 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 another person? Yeah. Think about the people who have disappointed you the most in your life, in your world. Think about the people that you were never able to get it popping with. Think about the people that you really considered to be in your corner, by your side, at your back, who are nowhere near that status anymore. Well, what made them that status in the beginning? Was it something that they did for you? Or were you just hopeful that they was going to put you on? Hopeful. Hopeful that somebody is going to see this and cut a check. Cut a check, baby. Cut a check. All right. All right. So so as we can clearly see, there are different levels to how much risk that you will take on somebody, and there are different reasons for those tiers. My brother Ansel Jones, did you watch Banned on Caffeine Saturday? Did you watch it? Did you see what Geechee Gotti did to Mike P? That was ugly. Did him bad. Did him bad. Shout out to JC. He always be represented. Anyway, that's battle rap shit, y'all. That's battle rap shit. I know Ansel is down. So, yeah. Um, um, whether or not they are worth the risk, you make that determination, but are you qualified to even make that determination? How well have you done with things or people that you deemed to be worth the risk? My brother from another mother, Norris Hill, he said, I know I've disappointed a few people to where I know the bridge is over, the bridge is over, biddy baba, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Hey, hey, bridge is over, the bridge is over, biddy baba, bridge is over, the bridge is over. Coming in the dance with a spliff of Sensi, down with the crew called BBD. I mean, BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Sean or the one Molly. Cause Sean and Molly, they're rhyming like they're gay. Yeah, that wasn't true. They would never, Sean never rhymed like he was gay. That was slander. That was very slanderous. Shout out to the Queensbridge MC Shane. True to the coke sniffing and crack smoking game, even to this day. Go Shane. Go Shane. All right. We're about to get on the body here, y'all. But I want y'all to think about that. And make sure I hit the like button, share the show, and subscribe to the channel. I mean, we want to make sure we take care of those administrative detail. You know what I mean? So make sure you do that. You know, you hook me up, I hook you up too. Have you taken good risks? Have you proven yourself to be qualified to take a risk or not? Would you bet on yourself? Would you bet on yourself? Have you? Listen, always bet on yourself. Either bet on yourself or get out the game. Because if you are too afraid, ashamed, or lacking in confidence to bet on yourself, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to tell you something good. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Worth the risk. I'm about to do these birthday shout-outs, but like, to me, this is a very real topic. Worth the risk, whether or not they are worth the risk. How many friends have you lost because you determined that somebody wasn't worth the risk and they couldn't understand why you felt that way? And somehow they knew that you knew that, or that you determined that they weren't worth the risk. Huh? Let's do these birthday shout-outs. We have some birthday shout-outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 7th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Stephanie Williams, turning 51 years old today, and also Snow Taylor turning 44 years old today, and Ro Charles turning 44 years old today also, and Marvian Donegal turning 52 years old today, 1970 baby, with the blind, with the crippled, the crazy. And also Blanche Byard turning 70 years old today, and Lola Williams turning 59 years old today, and Amanda Cruz Almonte, turning 30 years old today. And Rachel Mendoza, happy birthday to you. And Nikki Lyles, turning 55 years old today. And Angie B, happy birthday to you, Angie B. And T Witherspoon, turning 29 years old today. And Bill Conway, happy birthday to you. And also my man, Daryl, Mr. Get It Done Jones. Happy birthday to you. That was my brother. That was my brother all the way going on from the 6th grade. All the way going on. Daryl, Mr. Get It Done James. Daryl James. And Gregory Hevdees, turning 52 years old today. He's in 1970. And Daryl is another one. Yeah. And Michelle, no. Well, that would be a posthumous shout out. You know, this was a nice lady, and she would have been 61 years old today, Michelle Thomas. So rest in heaven to you. She was a nice woman. I want to say fuck cancer, because I think she succumbed to cancer like back in like 2000, maybe like 2016. She's been gone for a minute. Also, Miss Boss Lady Bryant, happy birthday to you. And radio personality Tiffany Bacon, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl going all the way back to the 1985, Nicole Webb Henry, turning 51 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of you. And anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious February 7th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, Emily Dunlap. I mean, listen, man. I mean, think about it, evaluate it, dissect it, pick it apart, put it back together, and understand what makes you take a risk on someone or something versus another one or another thing. Have all of the risk that you have taken, been worth it? Were they well thought out? Did you take a risk when you probably should have just chill? Eat them up, L. Chill. Eat them up, L. Well, life goes on. How many brothers fell victims to the streets? Something little nigga, there's a heaven for a G. Be a lie if I tell you that I never thought of death. My niggas, we the last ones left. But life goes on. I want y'all to have a great night. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night for another Daily Go Get a Business show. And I hope y'all enjoyed listening to the show as much as I enjoyed broadcasting it, because I really did have a nice little time. We had some fun now. Just me and all the gang, learning from each other how we do our thing. Nah. Gonna have a good time. Hey. All right, so my Instagrammers, yo, Five Slammer Jammer, thanks for coming on through and let me exercise my grammar.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Okay. Get this thing out of the way. All right, let me see. And DJ Clue shit.